The situation is like this. Facing the growing trend, I personally think that there are three things we need to do. First, we need to improve our domestic economy. This is what I just talked about. In particular, we need to increase demand and achieve domestic circulation and truly realize economic strategic autonomy. Second, we must resolve the Taiwan issue. Third, we need to promote harmony as the main principle in the world through initiatives like the Belt and Road. These 3 points were mentioned at the 19th Party Congress. General Secretary Xi said that achieving the complete reunification of the motherland is an inevitable requirement for the great rejuvenation of the Chinese nation. He has this goal. As for the timetable, from my personal observation, I'm not an expert on Taiwan, but I can see that there doesn't seem to be a timetable. We are still relatively confident and feel that time is on our side. Many friends may not know that in 1988, before Chiang Ching-kuo passed away, the decision was made to resume cross-strait exchanges, the three links. At that time, Taiwan's GDP was 45% of the mainland's. Now it's only 4%. So now it's not even as much as Fujian. It's getting more and more left behind, right? So Taiwan feels urgent. It used to be 45%, now it's 4%, a tenfold decrease. They feel anxious, right? So the mainland is actually not in a hurry. Time is on our side. So my view is that we should not have a timetable. However, although there is no timetable, please be reassured. Although I just said we have never announced a timetable, didn't General Secretary Xi repeatedly say that we will pursue peaceful reunification with the greatest sincerity and patience? One country, two systems and peaceful reunification. But the objective situation, I feel time waits for no one. I observe, because I mainly study the US, so I follow US information closely. Before the 20th Party Congress, the US military, the chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff Mark Milley, said he estimated 2027. Because it's the 100th anniversary of the founding of the PLA. So he felt 2027. But there was a subtle change after the 20th Party Congress ended in October last year. The new view of the US military is 2025, the year after next. So I'm a little worried. Not that we want to take action, but that the US wants to take action. That would be trouble, right? It's a bit like Ukraine. If you look back at the news, you'll find that in the second half of last year, the US kept hyping up that Russia was going to invade Ukraine. Up until now. I guess they also want to play this game here. Sacrifice Taiwan to disrupt China's great rejuvenation. Over there it was sacrificing Ukraine to cripple Russia. They want to play this game. And they probably calculate that their military advantage will get smaller and smaller going forward. So they might want to take action now. You know, so they start playing games, shouting every day that they're going to attack. They manufacture this public opinion to make it hard for you to hold back. Ha ha ha. And then if in the end, everyone believes you're going to attack, they create some provocation, and war breaks out. I feel this possibility is greater. It's not that we have a timetable, but that the US wants to cause trouble. Since we feel the US wants to cause trouble, we have no choice but to prepare. So in the end, there could be conflict. My rough conclusion is that we don't have a timetable, but the US might at some point need a conflict. They will impose it on us. I have no choice, because if they provoke the nation's core interests, I will certainly have to fight back. I'm a military enthusiast. I'm not military personnel, but I closely follow the military. Personally, I'm a bit more optimistic. I feel the US might be making a historical mistake here. If they really provoke us into taking action here, we will win. The military will definitely win. I very much agree with the previous view of the former commander of the Nanjing military region, General Wang Hongguang. Within 1,000 nautical miles, China has no opponent. We can definitely defeat the US. That's roughly the situation.